I tell people all the time, like, we work at Radical with small to medium brands, and like that, depending on where they are and kind of their marketing journey and things like that, they're like, how do we measure these things? They're like, how do you know? And having worked at agencies where all you work is with brands, where you get more decks and data than you know what to do with, I'm like, well, there's a company called Nielsen that if, when we get to this point, we hire them and they can tell us what's working and what's not.
We love that plug.
No, but it's true. So one of the trusted sources, I think most people know Nielsen, though, from TV ratings. I mean, right? And you guys are way more than that now. But can we talk a little bit about, how brands and companies use Nielsen and kind of the journey of the company, so to speak?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a super broad range of things that Nielsen works on. But when I think about the common themes of what Nielsen works on, I boil it down to really probably two themes. One is all about audience. So we're putting audience at the center of everything we do. We know our clients put audience at the center of everything they do, because if you're a content creator, content producer, you're trying to cultivate an audience. If you're a media seller, you're trying to sell an audience. If you're a brand or an agency, you're trying to buy time with an audience, right? So audience is important to everyone, and we put that at the center of what we do. And I think the second theme I'd say is we are students of media. We love studying media, and we study media because we want to make media a better ecosystem for everyone, right? We want the content producers to be able to reach more of their audience, to be able to find ways to make themselves more discoverable. We want the media sellers to be able to monetize their data better, monetize their inventory better. And certainly we want advertisers and agencies to be able to make smarter choices on media placements and to be able to understand how they get better at media effectiveness. So those are the two themes on what Nielsen does, I'd say.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense. And, I'll just be Captain Obvious, if I will. But the game of media has changed so much because, even in my early days, I mean, it was print, TV, radio, outdoor. Those were kind of the big four. Yeah, there was sponsorship. There's a lot of other there's little things, but it's kind of like, okay, we can manage these four. Now you've got streaming video. You've got all the social channels. You've got insert video platform here. I mean, it's media. The landscape is just so dynamic now. I mean, I don't even know how you guys keep up with it.
It is super complicated for sure, but we're making lots of progress on being able to get our arms around all of that fragmentation. It is a challenge, but we feel we're in the best position to get up against that challenge for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Has that? I mean, is that kind of the day in, day out challenge of all, the channels that open up, the media channels, and figuring out the best way to measure within them? That's the holy grail of it all, right? You have the channels, and that in the truest sense, media is reach and frequency, and to reach the audience, like you said, at the center. But it's like getting your arms around, measuring that within when a platform turns on. Is that like problem one?
Yeah. I mean, to Imran's point about audience is everything, figuring out how we can capture viewing no matter where it takes place is really at the top of what we're trying to do. And so we're constantly keeping an eye on the new technologies so that we can make sure we're incorporating them properly into our measurement and advancing alongside the industry.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, check out one of these other clips for all the latest tips and insights. We'll see you next time.